have lost their color now. The photograph upon the wall are starting to fade out, just like the love we used to have, just like the fire we used to stoke. Everything fades eventually, even the inside joke. Everything fades, everything fades, even the sun, even the shades. Everything fades, everything fades. The memories we made, the kisses, the hugs, the whispered words, the promises that we both heard. Everything fades, everything fades into the past, into the grave. Your face is getting hazy now in my memory. I have to look at photographs to see you properly. Even the pain is fading soon, even the ache is less. Everything fades eventually, even the loneliness. Everything fades, everything fades, even the sun, even the shades. Everything fades, everything fades. The memories we made, the kisses, the hugs, the whispered words, the promises that we both heard. Everything fades, everything fades into the past, into the grave. Fading isn't always sad. Sometimes it's a relief. Sometimes the fading of the pain is the beginning of belief. Everything fades, and that's okay. I'm learning to greet each new day without the weight of yesterday. Everything fades, everything fades, including the love that we once played. Everything fades, and I'm okay. Okay, I'm okay. We used to watch the sun go down from the highest point in town. Your arm around me, warm and tight, bathing in the golden light. The sky would paint itself for us in shades of orange, pink, and rust. We thought it did it just for show, but we were young and didn't know. Now the golden sunset's gone, golden sunset's gone, and I watch them all alone. The sky still puts on its display, but you're 1,000 miles away. Golden sunset's gone, golden sunset's gone. still come here every night to watch the day turn off its light, and remember when you held me tight. I took a picture yesterday of the sky and its array, sent it to your phone unknown. You probably deleted it, let it go, but I keep them in a folder name for the love that couldn't be tamed, for the beauty that we shared, for the times you showed you cared. Now the golden sunset's gone, golden sunset's gone, and I watch them all alone. The sky still puts on its display, but you're 1,000 miles away. Golden sunset's gone, golden sunset's gone. I still come here every night to watch the day turn off its light. Remember when you held me tight. But sunsets teach us something true, that endings can be beautiful too, that even when the light must fade, a different kind of beauty's made. And maybe we were just a sunset, something lovely I'll forget. So golden sunset's gone, I'll carry on. I'll watch the colors come and go, and learn to let my feelings show, for someone who will stay for dawn. Not just a golden sunset gone, golden sunset's gone. You taught me that beauty isn't always free, but it's always worth the watching, even when the night is clutching, even when you're gone. Golden sunsets still go on. Since you left, the world's gone cold. At least that's what I'm told by my heart that's frozen through. Since I lost you, people walk by, they don't see the pain that's inside of me. They go about their daily lives while my heart barely survives. It's a heartless world since you went away, girl, nothing feels the same anymore. I'm just walking out the door of a heartless world where love gets thrown and hurled into the gutter of the past, where nothing ever lasts. I see couples holding hands, making future plans, and I wonder if they know how fast love can go. Do they know the pain that waits behind those pretty gates? Do they know the heartless truth that waits for every you? It's a heartless world since you went away, girl, nothing feels point of view. I'm looking for the love that's left, not focusing on the theft. Heartless world, you're not so bad. You're the best friend I've ever had, and teaching me to find the light, even in the darkest night. Even in the darkest night, heartless world, I see the light. I still trace the outline of your hand on the wall, where you leaned against me, promising me all. The velvet of your voice still echoes down the hall, but the room is cold now and the shadows crawl. We built a cathedral from whispers and sighs, lit candles with the fire in our eyes, but flames that burn brightest burn out twice as fast. We were fire and ash, beauty and crash, burning so bright then fading to black. I held the flame, you held me back. Now all that remains is fire and ash. I keep your old t-shirt in the drawer by the bed. Still smells like the summer when forever was said. Some nights I press it close and pretend you're not dead. To the girl who loved you, to the words we both bled. We wrote our names in smoke across the sky. Never thought to ask if smoke can truly fly, but flames that burn brightest burn out twice as fast. We were fire and ash, beauty and crash, burning so bright then fading to black. I held the flame, you held me back. Now all that remains is fire and ash. And if I could go back, I'd still let it burn, even knowing the lessons I'd have to learn. 'Cause some kind of fire is better than none, even if in the end you come undone. We were fire and ash, a beautiful crash, a moment of light that never could last. I'll carry the flame, you're part of my past, but all that I am is fire and ash. Just fire and ash. Just fire and ash. On still, despite it all, despite the pain, despite the fall. My heart reaches for you in the night, burning with the depths of the light. It's a woman that can never be filled. a thirst that can never be stilled, a desire in a desolate place, a longing I can't erase. Desolate desire, burning cold, a story that's been told and told. Desolate desire in my chest, a fire that won't let me rest. I want you still, I want you now, but I don't remember how to want someone who doesn't want me back. Desolate desire, fade to black. Drive past places where we go, I torture myself. You know I look for your face in every crowd. I say your name out loud. It's a sickness, it's a disease, this wanting that won't cease. It's a desolate, empty need, a love that's turned to weed. Desolate desire, burning cold, a story that's been told and told. Desolate desire in my chest, a fire that won't let me rest. I want you still, I want you now, but I don't remember how to want someone who doesn't want me back. Desolate desire, fade to black. The only cure for this desire is to let the fire die, to watch the embers turn to ash, to say my last goodbye. So I'm letting go of desolate desire. I'm stepping out of the fire. I'm choosing life over this pain. I'm choosing sun over rain. Desolate desire, you're done with me. I'm finally breaking free. Desolate desire, goodbye. I'm learning how to fly. Free. Finally free. I shout your name into the void. Our life has been destroyed, but nothing comes back but the sound of my own voice going round. It echoes off the walls I've built of all my tears and all my guilt. Bounces back and hits me hard in my own backyard. Hollow echoes of a love that was just for show. They come back empty, come back whole, of a story that's been told. Hollow echoes are all that I've got left to hold, since you walked away from me and set my spirit free. I walk the rooms where we once talked, where we'd hold hands and walk. The walls remember every word, but they're the only to her. Now they just send back the sound of my loneliness unbound, of my voice calling out to you, of my love that never knew. Hollow echoes of a love that was just for show. They come back empty, come back cold, of a story that's been told. Hollow echoes, they're all that I've got left to hold since you walked away from me and set my spirit But echoes fade with time, they do. They lose their power over you. They soften into distant sound, and finally they're nowhere to be found. And my hollow echoes are fading now. I'm learning how. No more hollow echoes. I'm finally letting go of the sound of your name, of the love that brought me pain. Hollow echoes, you're in the past. I found a silence that will last, the peace that doesn't need your sound. A love on solid ground. Solid ground. Hollow echoes, you're gone. The night is falling, I'm alone, staring at my telephone, wishing it would ring with your voice, giving me no other choice but to remember what we had, to remember good from bad, to sit here in the dark and cry, wonder why I'm hurting tonight, with nothing left but the faint light of memories that used to be of you and me. Hurting tonight, holding on with all my might. There's something that's come and gone, to a love that's withdrawn. I pour a glass of wine and think of standing on the kitchen sink, of dancing with you in the rain, of all the joy and all the pain. The music plays our favorite song, and I just sing along, with tears streaming down my face in this lonely place. I'm hurting tonight, with nothing left but the fading light of memories that used to be of you and me. I'm hurting tonight, holding on with all my might. There's something that has come and gone, so hard in the night, I'll let you be. I'll let you wash all over me. But come tomorrow's morning light, I'll be alright. Hurt in the night, it's just a phase, a collection of sad days that will pass and fade away into a brighter, better day. Better day. Hurrying tonight, I'll see you through. I feel you on my skin at night, when the darkness takes the light. A phantom hand upon my arm, keeping me from turning to harm. But it's not harm you're keeping away, it's the truth of our decay. You're just a feeling I can't shake, a memory I can't forsake. The ghost of your touch, ghost of your touch, is both too little and too much. It warms me when the nights are cold, but reminds me I'm alone and old. Ghost of your touch, ghost of your touch, I feel it when I miss you much. Tracing lines along my skin, letting the hurt back in. I remember how your fingers knew every part of me they drew. Maps of pleasure, maps of pain. Now I'm just walking in the rain, trying to wash away the feel of what was once so very real. But water doesn't wash away the marks you made, the games you'd pay. The ghost of your touch, ghost of your touch, is both too little and too much. It warms me when the nights are cold, but reminds me I'm alone and old. Ghost of your touch, ghost of your touch, I feel it when I miss you much. Tracing lines along my skin, letting the hurt back in. But all I felt was your absence there, in the space between the care. But ghost of your touch, you're fading now. I'm learning to remember how to feel my own skin by itself, to find my own internal wealth. Ghost of your touch, you were a gift, but now it's time for a shift, to feel the touch of someone new, who won't just disappear from view. recognize the woman staring back. Eyes so tired, her smile so faded. Everything about her looked cracked. Remember when you said I was beautiful? Remember when you said I shone? Now I look at myself and see everything you said was wrong. Cracked mirror, showing me a face full of fear. Cracked mirror, every line is getting clearer. You didn't just break my heart, you broke the way I see myself. Cracked mirror, putting pieces on the shelf. I try to smile, the crack runs through my lips. I try to see the girl you used to love, but all I see are broken fragments of someone I'm not sure of. The crack runs right across my eyes, distorting everything I see. Maybe that's why I didn't notice you were never really loving me. Cracked mirror, showing me a face full of fear. Cracked mirror, every line is getting clearer. You didn't just break my heart, you broke the way I see myself. Cracked mirror, putting pieces on the shelf. One day I'll replace this mirror, one day I'll see myself anew. But for now I'll study every crack and learn how to see the truth. Cracked mirror, I'm letting you go. I'm learning everything you need to know about the woman I'm becoming, about the healing that is coming. Cracked mirror, you're not me. I'm more than what you let me see. I'm putting down the pieces now. I'm learning who I am and how to love myself without your view. Cracked mirror, I'm through with you. I'm through. You took the best part of my heart when you walked away. You took the part that knew how to love. You took the part that knew how to stay. What's left is broken, damaged goods. What's left is cold and scared. What's left doesn't know how to trust. What's left is unprepared. I'll never love again. I'll never love again. You were my beginning and my end. I'll never love again. I'll never love again. My heart just won't bend to let another person in, to let the loving begin. within. I see couples holding hands, I see them smile and laugh. I feel a pang of jealousy, and then I do the math of love, the math of loss, the math of giving all and getting nothing back but pain, and watching my heart fall. I'll never love again, I'll never love again. You were my beginning and my end. I'll never love again, I'll never love again. My heart just won't bend to let another person in, to let the loving begin. I'll never love again, I'll never love again. But loss is too deep within. But never is a long, long time, and hearts have ways to heal. And I'm learning that my heart has more than it can feel. I'll never love again, or so I thought. I'll never love again, but love has taught that never isn't true, that I can start anew. I'll never love again, but I was wrong. I'll never love again, I'll sing a different song. I'll love again, but differently. I'll love again, but first love me. Love again, love me, love anew. I packed my heart up in a box, put it away behind the locks of cabinets I never opened, of memories I've been coping. I wrapped it gently in the silk of all the love you gave and spilled. I labeled it with your name and filed it away in the frame. My heart in a box, heart in a box, safe from all the future shocks. It won't get broken anymore, won't get left upon the floor. Heart in a box, heart in a box, behind the doors and under lights. I'll keep it there until the day I learn a safer way to play. Sometimes I take it out at night, hold it up to the fading light. I trace the cracks and feel the pain and put it back again. It's safer there inside the dark than out here with the lark that sings of love and new romance and takes another chance. My heart in a box, heart in a box, safe from all the future shocks. It won't get broken anymore, won't get left upon the floor. Heart in a box, heart in a box, behind the doors and under locks. I'll keep it there until the day, oh, I'm a safer way another way to hide. So hard in a box, I'm letting you out and learning what love's all about. I'm taking you out into the light. I'm going to be alright. Heart in a box, you're coming with me on this journey to be free, to love again, to risk the fall, to give my all to one and all, to one and all. Heart in a box, you're coming out today. The moon gets to see you every night. It watches as you sleep. It casts its silver light on you. It knows the secrets that you keep. I lie awake and stare outside at the same glowing sphere, and I feel a pang of jealousy that it can have you near. Jealous of the moon, jealous of the moon. It gets to see you night and noon. Jealous of the moon, jealous of the moon. I'm singing this sad tune. It touches you with silver light. It holds you in the night. Jealous of the moon, jealous of the moon. I wish that I could too. The stars get to twinkle in your eye. The wind gets to touch your hair. The rain gets to fall upon your skin. The sun gets to warm you there. But I get nothing, not a thing, since you've been gone away. Just memories and photographs and the words I didn't say. Jealous of the moon, jealous of the moon. It gets to see you night and noon. Jealous of the moon, jealous of the moon. I'm singing this sad tune. up singing the blues today. The heartache kind in every way. My voice was low, my spirit heavy. Since you left me, my love, my levy. I put on some music to match the mood, something sad to help me brood. But every song just made me cry, wondering why, wondering why. I've got the heartache blues, heartache blues. Nothing left to lose since you walked away from me and set my heart free. Falling heartache blues, heartache blues. I'm singing them for me and you. For every tear, for every pain, for every drop of falling rain. I went to a juke joint downtown where the saddest songs go round. I ordered whiskey, drank it straight, trying to forget my fate. The band played songs of love gone wrong. I sang long, all night long. My voice cracked on every note, stuck in this heartache mode. I've got the heartache blues, heartache blues. Nothing left to lose since you walked away from me and set my heart free. Falling heartache blues, heartache blues. I'm singing that for me and you. For every tear, for every pain, for every drop of falling rain. But blues can be a healing thing. They help the heart take wing. They let the sorrow out to play, then send it on its way. And my heartache blues are fading now. I'm learning how, I'm learning how to trade the heartache blues for something that I get to choose. For something happy, something bright that fills me up with light. Heartache blues, you had your time, but now I'm leaving you behind for melodies of joy and peace, where the heartaches finally cease, finally cease. Heartache blues, I'm moving on. I woke up singing the blues today. I woke up singing the blues today. I woke up, I woke up singing the blues. I woke up singing the blues today. 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 I woke up singing, singing. I woke up singing the blues today. I woke up singing the blues today. I woke up singing the blues today. I woke up singing the blues. I woke up singing the blues. I woke up singing the blues. I woke up singing the blues today. I'm folding laundry by myself the way I do each week. I come across your favorite shirt and I can barely speak. It still smells a little bit of you. I press it to my face. I close my eyes and for a moment I'm in your embrace. Folding laundry alone, folding laundry alone. The smallest task cut to the bone. Folding laundry alone, folding laundry alone. Making a house that's not a home. Your socks, your shirts, your jeans, reminders of what might have been. Folding laundry alone, folding laundry alone. The loneliest task I've ever known. I should've given them away, I should've let them go. But somehow keeping them washed makes you seem not so far, you know. I fold them neat, I stack them high, put them in the drawer, knowing you'll never wear them, knowing you won't come back anymore. Folding laundry alone, folding laundry alone. The smallest task cut to the bone. Folding laundry alone, folding laundry alone. Making a house that's not a home. Your socks, your shirts, your jeans, reminders of what might have been. Folding laundry alone, folding laundry alone. The loneliest task I've ever known. One day I'll give your clothes away. One day I'll clear the space. One day I'll fill the drawers with things that have my face. Folding laundry alone, I'm letting you go. I'm learning all I need to know about socks and shirts and letting be, about becoming the best version of me. Folding laundry alone. Thank you for the pain, thank you for the rain. I'm ready to fold for my new life has begun. Folding for me, only me. The waves keep coming one by one. I can't catch my breath. Since the day you said we're done, I've been drowning in death. Not the death of body, but the death of heart. the death of every hopeful part, the death of future, death of dreams, death of how it should have been, it seems. Drowning in sadness, going down in a sea of blue in this lonely town. Drowning in sadness, can't find the shore, can't find the me I was before. Drowning in sadness, gasping for air, no one knows, no one cares. Drowning in sadness, drowning in sadness, the heaviest kind of madness. I try to keep my head above the rising tide of grief. I try to find a hand to hold. I try to find relief. But every time I think I'm safe, another wave comes crashing in. Another memory of your face, another wave of pain begins. Drowning in sadness, going down in a sea of blue in this lonely town. Drowning in sadness, can't find the shore, can't find the me I was before. Drowning in sadness, gasping for air, no one knows, no one cares. Drowning in sadness, drowning in sadness, the heaviest kind of madness. But even in the deepest water, there's a surface, there's a sky. And I'm slowly, slowly rising. I'm learning not to die. I'm done drowning in sadness. I'm learning to float. I'm learning that my happiness is the lifeboat. Drowning in sadness, you're losing your grip. I'm finally on my ship, sailing away to a brighter, happier day. Toward the sun. Remember when we couldn't be apart, not even for a day. Now weeks go by without a word, and I got nothing left to say. It happened slowly, then all at once. The space between us grew, first an inch, then a mile, then the ocean between me and you. Distance grows like weeds in a garden. Heaven knows, distance grows between our hearts, tearing everything apart. Distance grows with every silence, every unreturned call. Distance grows, and love takes the fall. trace the line on the map, from my city to your town. It's just a few inches on paper, but the feeling weighs me down. Because inches on a map aren't real. They don't show the way you feel. They don't show the growing space between your heart and my face. Distance grows, distance grows like weeds in a garden. Heaven knows distance grows between our hearts, tearing everything apart. Distance grows with every silence, every unreturned call. Distance grows, distance grows, and love takes the I try to close the gap with words. I try to bridge the space, but some distances are too far for love to win the race. So I'm letting the distance grow. I'm letting you go. I'm accepting that some things can't survive the ebb and flow. Distance grows, but so do I. I'm learning how to say goodbye. Distance grows, distance grows, and I'm finally letting go. Letting go. Letting distance be. I still sleep on just one side, leave the other open wide, in case you come back in the night and hold me till the morning light. But you don't come, you never will. The bed is cold, the room is still, and yet I feel you next to me, a presence that I cannot see. There's a ghost in my sheets, ghost in my sheets, lying where you used to be. I feel your shape, I feel your heat, but when I turn, there's no one there, just empty space and cold air. Ghost in my sheets, ghost in my sheets, haunting me while I try to sleep, reminding me of what I had, of the love that went so bad. The pillow still holds your scent. 3 months later, still not spent. I bury my face in a place where I can still see your face. I know it's crazy, no, it's wrong to hold the memory for so long, but letting go means letting you You show up in my dreams at night, dressed in that familiar light. You hold me like you used to do, before our love was through. I wake up reaching for your hand, trying to understand why you won't let me be, why you keep haunting me. You're haunting me, haunting me. Everywhere I turn, I see your face in crowds, your voice in songs, the place where my heart belongs. You're haunting me, like a ghost that won't set free. The love I'm trying to outrun, the damage that you've done. I went to our favorite spot today, the one we go to get away, and there you are. Or so it seemed, just a figment of my dream. A couple said we would sit, and I just couldn't handle it. I turned and walked the other way to get through another day. You're haunting me, haunting me. Everywhere I turn, I see your face in crowds, your voice in songs, the place where my heart belongs. You're haunting me, like a ghost that won't set free. The love I'm trying to outrun, the damage that you've done. But ghosts can only haunt you if you let them, if you keep the door open for them. I'm learning how to close the blinds, to quiet my obsessive mind, to let the spirit finally rest, to give my heart a brand new test. So haunting me, I'm losing power with each and every passing hour. I'm taking back my life, my space, I'm putting you back in your place. Haunting me, you're not forever. I'm finally getting clever enough to know you're just a thought, a battle that I just have fought, and I'm winning now. You're telling me you're just a memory. It's supposed to be summer, supposed to be hot. The kids are out playing and the music is loud. But here I am standing in the cold July rain, watching your car disappear in the cloud. The weatherman said record temperature, says stay inside, drink lemonade, keep cool. But I'm shivering in this summer storm, the coldest July in every rule. Cold July rain falling on my face, mixing with tears I can't replace. Cold July rain, how can this be? Summer's here, but you're not with me. The calendar says sunshine, but my heart says pain, drowning in this cold July. The roses so green. The longest daylight of the year, but everything's gray since you walked away. And the rain keeps falling, my dear. I'm wearing the sundress you bought me in May, the one you said made my eyes shine. But it's clinging wet to my shivering skin, and I'm losing the feeling of mine. Cold July rain falling on my face, mixing with tears I can't replace. Cold July rain, how can this be? Summer's here, but you're not with me. The calendar says sunshine, but my heart says pain, drowning in this cold July rain. They say April showers bring May flowers, but what does July bring? Just memories of a love that died in the middle of everything. So let it rain, this cold July rain. Wash away the love, wash away the pain. Maybe by August I'll feel the heat. Maybe my heart will learn to beat without you in my life again. But for now, I'll dance in this cold July rain. 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 This is it, the moment's here, the one we both knew would come. No more tears to cry, my dear. The race is finally run. We said goodbye 1,000 times in 1,000 different ways, but this time it's for real, my love. This time there are no delays. Final farewell, final farewell, the last story we will tell. Final farewell, final farewell, ringing like a bell. No more chances, no more tries, no more looking in your eyes. Final farewell, final farewell, saying goodbye, saying farewell. I turn the memories in my heart, the good ones, not the bad. I'll keep the love we had at first.